Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks Part 2. If I expand the yellow box, this is just transparent, but I made the white, and the white just really adds to it. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to kind of start over. And if you remember, I grouped that together, so let's hit P to put it in the center of the page. This is one of those times you really need to work in the center of the page. So we're just going to, in case you didn't watch part 1, well, you need to watch part 1 to figure out how to make the ovals. Whoop. I'm gonna go with black first, and I'm gonna get every little, I'm gonna have to zoom in, get that flat part, then go to the next line and we're filling these in, every other line. And I always go all the way, and then I'm gonna come back and get that little bitty part right there. Now, I'm going to select those and I'm going to combine them. Well, sometimes the combine doesn't work. So I'm just going to group them together, Control G. And then I'm going to take and go these two. And I've already got that one selected. So I'm going to, well, you know what? I'm just going to make all the black selected. So I'm going to go Control G to group that out of the way. Now, I really need to move the black out of the way because watch what happens sometimes when you're using the Smart Fill tool. Against the color, you get that. It's leaking through that color. The lines won't stop it. But here, if we move this out of the way, and you just got to think about this one was black, so we're going to make this one white and go down and do every other one, and then every other one. Now, I want to group these two together, Control G, because we're going to add a little flair to that, and I'm going to go ahead and just move them up. And then I'm going to do the other one. It's an easier one because there's only two. And I'm going to grab those two and group them together. And then I'm going to move them up. Now I can get rid of my wireframe. And I'm going to just get my white first. And because they're a group, I can use the interactive fill tool. And I'm going to just kind of play around this and put darkness on both ends. Okay, you notice how that happens because I have that one selected. So you really need to select it with the pick tool before you do this. I do that a lot. It's a little irritating, but Corel doesn't know what I'm trying to do. It's doing what it thinks it needs to do. Now I'm going to take a little white and see it's doing both lines at the same time. And I'm going to make it a little bit like that. Now it'd be nice to be able to do this. Well, I've still got that one. See, I need to deselect that one and select that one. So you need to make sure you select that. Man, well, it's working. So I'm going to put a little darkness in both ends and maybe just one white in this one. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put 2. Okay. So now what we can do is group that together and bring our black back. And because, see how that's going to look? Group that together. Control G, Control D, alternate C to have it rotate from the center and rotate at 90 degrees. It makes I hit F, Control F. Look at that. Now, I have some little lines in there because I didn't weld them. If you look really close. So I should have welded them together like I did on this one because you can't see the lines. But that's a pretty cool little graphic. Anyway, hope that gave you an idea or two. And thank you for watching.